With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys coming off 2 straight losses after a 2-0 start to the year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fan. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Boy, shifts past him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week. So keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners. They usually provide a nice little spark with their new team.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So the Bucs now in great shape to begin their initial possession. Orchestrating the offense will be their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native, Oregon Duck product. Of course, that's Marcus Mariota.
Coming out of Oregon as the Heisman Trophy winner, we thought that this guy was headed towards superstardom, and while he didn't quite reach those heights, he did have some flashes along the way. And right now, his athleticism continues to keep him in the league. Still has a good arm, mobile, a great guy to have in the locker room. He can win if given an opportunity.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Teddy Buchanan on the coverage.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Throw out wide is incomplete. Rocky started throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
Eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the combination still is entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, Some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. That was under pressure again, and down he goes again. Quentin Williams in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Malik Harrison came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And it goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Williams. That's complete to Westbrook Akine. Here's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's
to the air once more. Williams. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Javon Bullard.
To throw Mariota. The short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Complete to number 82, Tommy Trimble. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. Gets around him. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
There's a jet sweep. This is Addison. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Mariota. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Buccaneers
straight ahead. Taylor.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Tommy Tremble.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Buccaneers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Seahawks 3.
A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
A little juke. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wasn't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To the air, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Buccaneers' 36-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Myers' kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Well, good start for him in this one here, the first quarter, and he's now 2 for 2 on field goals.
And I know while the offensive coaches are telling their guys, hey, let's leave the kicker out of it unless it's an extra point, this could pay dividends if this game is tight down the stretch. His confidence is going to be sky high if they need him for a big-time kick.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 12. First down.
On play action, Mariota. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Albert Okwuegbunam, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Chuck Clark. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Throwing, Mariota. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Seems to me that our friend Old Momentum, I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And taken right at the 35. Well, a nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Play action. Now Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Williams. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
15 yards.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He's taken down behind.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Bucs 37-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Travis Kelsey. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
now an option play on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Caleb Williams doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Seahawks have regained the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They juked him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And a stretch out only about a yard up to the 32. Mariota from the gun on third down. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. To throw, Williams. And down he goes, a Buccaneers sack. Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw, Williams. Open man is Juwan Jennings. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Williams. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now we'll give to Taylor. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Here's Mariota. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mariota. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And a 1st down.
Off the play fake, Mariota. And he pulls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. Jordan Addison, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands, downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun, Williams. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Seahawks.
Walker now, 1st and 10. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
11 yards.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Savon Regal. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. He's got it up to the 15, showing off some fancy footwork there on the play.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Second down, another one with Taylor.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
49 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Play fake. Mariota.
That's complete. It's Okurebunom.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now Mariota.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Here's Corliss Waitman now,
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return.
and they will take over 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Seahawks first down.
Back to throw. Williams.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Working out of the gun, Williams. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were able to make a catch, everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14.
A gain of 6. Complete to Jonathan Taylor.
Final play of the half here, Mariota. He gets it to Addison.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Vikings get a second straight win after that 1-2 start. With that, a look at the rest of what went on in Week 5 with Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh all on the bye. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. To throw Mariota.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Mariota. Going deep here for Watkins. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete.
Now they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Buccaneers
On the handoff, Taylor.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Mariota to throw. Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Quentin Williams
racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 28-yard line. Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
On play action, here's Williams. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Yamasenko. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Mariota. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
It's 3rd and 7.
Mariota now. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As he's on for the 5th time here today. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Williams. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And this one will be brought back to the 22. To the right side, this is Taylor. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20. And a 1st down.
Taylor trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Throwing is Williams.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Athleticism on display there by Derek Barnett to come up and get